Morning! So here we are, it's Sunday, our first full day at Thetford Forest Caravan and Motorhoming Club site. And so far we've got beautiful hot weather, actually really hot sitting here. The sun's rising from the east in that direction, so we're getting all of the sunlight this morning into the lounge area of our caravan, and it's sweltering. So yes, last night I did a little bit of research on the area. As we were driving in to the club site, we noticed the memorial for the desert rats with a big tank on it. So we want to go and take a walk down there. And I read up that there's a museum, a desert rats museum run by volunteers around there as well. And it seems to only be open at weekends. So it's kind of today or never to go in if it's open. Tiny little website without much information on it. So we're going to take a wander down there. I've made a picnic. We'll bundle up the dogs and see what we can find. That's a big old tank, isn't it? So this fantastic monument is literally a couple of minutes walk from the campsite, and it's the start of the Desert Rat Trail through Thetford Forest, which apparently is 2 miles long. So, we up for it?
Yep.
Off we go. Once again, we're in the middle of a forest following this desert rat trail, and it's quite easy to see where to go. There are visual markers pointing the way every so often, and it's a well trodden path, man-made one, so you're not actually walking through undergrowth, which is just as well because there's an awful lot of stinging nettles here. So we do have to watch where we're going. I love it. There's all these straight trees, and then right in the middle there's an all twisty one, just to break up the lineage. Love that sort of thing. Thanks, Amber. Thanks. Oh. Nice. What is it, a little shelter? That's quite cool, isn't it? Wonder who made that and why. There's some more of those little stick shelters in there.
eat.
Not a bad breakfast. And what was for main meal?
Main meal, 9 noon, 2 p.m. meat and 2 vegetables. Rice or
Tapioca.
or steamed pudding, tea, bread, jam, occasionally baked beans or toast, tea to drink.
Not bad.
Not bad, but I wouldn't like to be more.
Accommodation. So we found the museum. Unfortunately, it's shut, which is a real shame.
Maybe all the army stuff people used in those days, like bang bang and guns, got put in there, I guess.
Well, it would have been their uniforms and medals and interesting paraphernalia, but we can't see them. It's a real shame.
One.
Amber,
Amber!
good girl.
Come over here. You know who does it here.
Good girl. Well, I can see a little bench to sit on for our picnic. Beautiful surroundings. It's a lovely place for a picnic, yes?
You.
So the desert rat trail carries on that way. But what's through there? Want to go and have a look?
Hang on. If I'm not wrong, caravan park.
Thank you. Oh, good. Poo bin. Get rid of all the poos. And the question is this our caravan park? Does it look familiar? No, we arrived yesterday. There she is, little Frankie. The absolute best thing about going for a lovely hike in the woods, very sleepy dogs afterwards. So tonight's dinner is literally going to be a make it up as I go along. I had planned to make omelettes and then forgot that the frying pan I have isn't for an induction hob and I couldn't be bothered to connect the gas. So I've rummaged around in the cupboard and the freezer and I'm going to do something with onion, cheese, eggs, peas, sausages and also pasta and see what comes up. So if anyone wants to know what my favourite sausages are, it's these ones. They're as close as you can get to the actual original Richmond sausages, but without killing any animals. It just makes us feel a bit better about things. So yes, the Richmond sausages are awesome. I'm going to I'm melting some butter in my saucepan, so I'm going to put some sausages and the onion in that saucepan with the butter to melt it all down. The orzo will be going into some salted water, which I haven't salted yet. There it is. Salted water. Cooked in there, and then I should be making up a sauce with the eggs, cheese, and basically I'll throw it all together then with the peas as well. I've got these fresh garden peas that really need eating. I know I've said this before, but I love my little kitchen. I love being able to cook bringing different ingredients with me, mixing and matching things, and just doing what I do at home, which is always experimental. Fortunately, my son loves my cooking, don't you, child?
Yes, so much except the food, which I don't really eat.
So you love everything except the food you don't really eat?
Like food, I just feel that bit off.
Like that, like what?
Like the thing I had yesterday.
What did you have yesterday?
Like the chicken satay.
What, you liked that?
Yes, but I couldn't eat it because I'm tired. And the
You
time
couldn't
is
eat
so-
it because I cooked enough for 4 people.
Yes.
And there's only 2 of us.
Yeah. I wouldn't all people.
So you tend to cook a lot.
Yeah.
Hence the post-lockdown body.
And sometimes I eat it all week.
You normally eat it all, son. Very, very rarely do you not eat it all, but then that's why you're wearing 12-year-old clothes, aged 10. I'll stop feeding you.
12?
You're wearing 12-year-old clothes.
I guess they have enough room.
There's nothing else fits your long legs and arms. You're a chimpanzee, child. Yes, as I was saying, I love to cook. Just winging it. Winging a prayer. Seeing what goes together. And I particularly love this induction hob. Seriously love it. Apart from anything else, the cooking time is quick. It heats up just like that, so there's no waiting. Boiling the water for the orzo was just so fast. And now the sausages are cooked, the onions have caramelised, which is just what I wanted before the orzo. But that's great because there's a button on here that is pressed and it just says keep warm, which reduces the heat to just enough not to continue to cook or burn it, but keep everything warm enough until the pasta is ready to be mixed in with it. I love that. I really love that. The only thing I wish I had, but I don't, and I might have to investigate this, is a sharper knife. The only knife I've got is this one, which stems from our tent camping days with our little 2-burner gas stove. And it's not sharp enough, it's not quite big enough. It does the job, but everything takes a bit longer on the chopping. So I may have to get a better knife. I don't think my Leatherman's going to quite work.
So funny. It'll be funny to see you chopping the knife.
No, I do everything else with my Leatherman.
Chop, chop, chop. Except
Oh, if nobody knows what I'm talking about when I'm talking about my Leatherman, I'll show you. What happens over here. Every dog walk that I ever go on, every camping trip that I ever go on, basically, there's my dog walking bag. And this is ace, this dog walking bag. It's brilliant. It's got a poo bag section here that you pull out the poo bags from the hole when you start feeding it through. It's got different pockets. This little pocket here is supposed to be for water bowls, but I tend to shove it full of poo bags.
that you can
Because no one wants to hold a poo bag until you find a poo bag until they get shoved in there. But my Leatherman is attached. And this, you can tell my dad's an engineer. This Leatherman is epic. He spent ages finding just the right Leatherman. This was a Christmas gift because I had asked for either a Swiss Army knife or Leatherman or whatever. But I needed it to have certain things like pliers, a fillet head screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver. So I can pinch your nose hairs out.
And maybe do one.
And it's got various different things on here. many of which I don't think I've even discovered yet. There's a saw, there's various knives and things. Trying to find the screwdriver. Oh, in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Screwdriver is there. That's the Phillips screwdriver. And that is just an epic bit of kit. So it goes with me everywhere. Also for an added bit of security. Being a single mum on her own, we all need a bit of extra security, a little bit of extra help when we're doing things. So it's really handy to have a knife for slicing an apple should the need arise.
And maybe cutting something off, like my toe.
The saw is there if we need to saw through anything. You just don't know what's going to crop up. And when you're camping, I can't tell you the number of times I've used this Leatherman. It's absolutely amazing. Usually the screwdrivers, although I have got a tool kit here, when I'm out and about doing something, that's on my waist and it's just the first thing I grab. I believe there's a pair of scissors in here somewhere as well. I've never looked. There's even a ruler. Everything you could want. In fact, the only thing that's missing is a spirit level, and then I wouldn't need my toolkit at all. A tube of glue, that would be handy. Sellotape.
So that you can sellotape.
Yes, so the Leatherman is absolutely epic, and I recommend that to every camper going. You'll need to roll up your sleeve. Feel the rain?
Yeah.
It's only drizzling.
We look like good for scootering, but isn't.
It's too wet for scooters. What's it like?
Perfect.
Well, that was a lot of walking today, both on and off the campsite, but beautiful, absolutely lovely. Unfortunately, bang on time, according to the weather forecast, it started raining this afternoon and then it really hammered it down. It's cleared up now and it's drying off, and tomorrow is supposed to be a beautifully sunny day, which is just as well because I had a phone call from my brother this afternoon and he and his family want to come up and spend the day with us. Now obviously with campsite rules as they are, we can't bring visitors onto the site, but that's all right, there's plenty of places around here. So we've booked a lunch table at a dog-friendly pub, and so we're going to meet there at this pub and then go for a nice walk somewhere, as they'll be bringing their dog with them as well. So it should be a lovely family-filled day, which I'm really looking forward to. I've really not seen, I've seen my brother once since lockdown, and that was 2 weeks ago. So it's really nice to spend time with them again. So I'm rather looking forward to that. And yeah, if the weather holds up, it should be really pleasant. But I'm really tired now. All that walking has done me in. But I'm glad it's dried up, because walking dogs in the rain and the dark isn't really much fun. Anyway, I shall see you in the morning. Love you lots. Bye.